Hey, so today I pretty much spent all day at a Worldview Apologetics conference. It was pretty fun. I really liked it. There were a few philosophers, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Talked about relativism and morality, how media affects us and how we view the world. Um, Also, like hard questions that evolutionists ask that um, we need to be able to answer right away because they have a short attention span for what Christians have to say, and we also have to answer things in a way that's going to be interesting to them. So that was kind of cool. I liked it, and I spent a lot of money on books. I bought this book, Evil and the Evidence for God. This is written by R. Douglas Gay. I don't know how to say his last name. I feel bad. But it's really cool because he has a PhD in philosophy and he specialized in epistemology. So I really like epistemology. I find it interesting. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. So the inside part 1 is traditions, problem of evil. Second part is religious epistemology. Part 3 is theodicy proper. So that's one book. That was $30. Second one is this one, the Book of Beginnings. Talks a lot about Genesis, I suppose. It's from the Institute for Creation Research. I really like them, and so I support them. Let's see what's it about. It's about Genesis and debates about that with evolutionists. Look forward to reading that one. And another book I bought was this one, Relativism, by Gregory Koch and Francis J. Beckwith. Gregory Koch was the one who spoke at the conference, and he also has a degree of some sort in philosophy as well. We talked a lot about relativism, which I really liked. So this whole book is on relativism, as in the title. Firmly planted in midair, or feet firmly planted in midair, relativism. So I liked that topic. Then a fourth book I bought, this one was $10, a biblical view on Islam and how to minister to Muslims, and just their view on Christianity. Apparently a lot of their God is a very distant God, and so what captures them is the fact that our God loves them so much. So, and then I got some free stuff, which I was excited about. Exploring Evidence of Creation, also from ICR, Institute for Creation Research. And they also gave me 5 reasons to believe in recent creation and 5 evidence for global flood. They're only like, 20 pages? Okay, 40 pages. They're really thin. If you compare them to, like, I don't know, these books that I bought, it's kind of thin. So I'm expecting it to be like an easy read. Kind of excited. And so that was my day from 9 to 6. And I am still on the soup. I had some cow brain, cauliflower, and bone broth. I ate a couple bones today as well. Fermented fish oil. I'm still having ghee, which I really like. I like the smell of it. And I binged on curds today. I had like 3 tablespoons of curds. So we'll see how I do on that. I know for constipation, Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride, she said For constipation, have sauerkraut juice. Be wary of dairy. And if you are going to do dairy, start with the high fat part, which is like ghee and butter, sour cream. Add curds, which is kind of like sour cream. Sour cream is like fermented milk fat, like the fermented cream, the thick part of the milk. And if you have diarrhea, start with fermented milk products. Yogurt, whey, kefir, and cheese is a good way to go. She also is a huge advocate of egg yolks if you can have them, which I have not tried. We'll see how I do on the curds. And I'm thinking of trying whey sometime soon. So let's see what I have to say in notes. My notes. Probiotics are really important, as we kind of went over before. I had something else to say. At least I feel like it. Oh, I had 6 capsules of the BioCult with my 4 meals today. Yeah, 4 meals. 6 each. So quite a few probiotics. I'm hoping my gut's doing better and that I don't die. I have a little bit about peptides. Casomorphins and glutamorphins in small intestine, your pancreatic juices are supposed to help break them down. Depending on your gut, the state of your gut, doesn't always work, which causes problems because then it leaks into your blood and it goes to your brain as toxins, and yeah, just bad news. Oh, eat milk, bird, and wheat. Split into peptides. They're morphine-like in structure. They move into the small intestine. Pancreatic enzymes are or pancreatic juices are secreted. Food goes into intestine wall. There are enzymes called peptidases and microvilli of enterocytes. And this is where a potential problem occurs if your endocrites aren't in good shape, which usually GAT patients theirs aren't. Then that's when you get problems. Your body can't really break down those morphines. So morphines get into your bloodstream, interfere with your brain, and immune function. Bad news. Oh, here it is. So your gut flora also helps you break down fiber. So when your gut flora is not healthy, this is bad and irritates your wall. Let's see. Oh, I learned a little bit about IgA and IgE, and like T cells, but I took notes and I'm trying to retain the information. It's really hard. Like, it comes in and it makes sense, and then like I kind of forget about it. So I'm gonna have to review these. Anyways, some main causes of damaged gut flora are antibiotics, other drugs, your diet, fasting, starvation, and overeating can seriously alter the composition of gut flora. So, like, my fast for 7 days may not have been the best idea. And if you are doing like a fasting, starving, or overeating, it's good to supplement with probiotics, which I did not do. Yeah. Which would make a lot of sense. Disease and stress also affects your gut flora. There's also, she talks a bit about brain-gut connection, spends a few chapters on that. Ethanol and acetyl. I don't know how to say that. But essentially, the word with an A. Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde? Can you see that? I don't know if you can read my writing. Acetaldehyde as a byproduct. Anyways, it's not good for you. I'll have to review my notes. When your gut's not in good shape, you get opiates from gluten and casein, which are both proteins. Gluten's a protein of grains, casein's a protein of milk. So your body can't break them down. So that she also talks about schizophrenia, epilepsy, and autism, that diets are what cause them to be the way they are. Again, I took notes, but I still don't remember the details. Yeah, I only got the gist of things. I'll have to review them. But, so I really recommend her book. It's only like 35 bucks. 35 bucks. It's pretty thick. Quite dense with information. So she spends like the first 80 pages, however thick that is. It's not super thick. 80 pages talking about like the problems with gut. And then she kind of spends like the rest of the book, which is like 200 pages. Okay, not 200, maybe 150. Actually, 250. Yeah, 250 pages about recipes and how to reintroduce foods and supplements. So I really like it, even though obviously I haven't retained a lot of the information. I'm working on it. And she's very scientific and methodical. I don't know, just a good book. I think that's all I got.